Okay. So bottom hive looks good. Today's Sunday, the 17th or something, 16th maybe, something like that, July. Joe was here last week. This hive, what did we discover? We discovered that this hive was queenless as well. Or no, she had a virgin queen that we didn't know about. This hive had a queen that we didn't even see. We believe they killed the mark queen that we requeened this hive with. We've been having nothing but troubles with that. He instantly saw a virgin queen last week. He's like, oh, here's a queen. Marked her for us. Did he put her in a clip or did he let her be free?
She was free.
She was free. So basically this is a standard hive inspection. It's the first time we've had 2 brood boxes though to inspect, which is kind of fun.
We took one of the frames out of here that was fully populated to help the other hive. And then we also gave it a new box.
Yeah, so this one we fully expect more population just naturally. So we'll see what happens. We smoked them about a minute ago. And we'll go in and see what's up. A lot more bees in the feeding chamber. Surprise, surprise, this one's empty. These guys eat like pigs up here. I definitely need to check the feed more often. I haven't been doing that. I've been checking it about weekly and that's not enough. They go through it in about 4 to 5 days.
There's no queen on that bucket, is there?
So I need to, no. So I need to be more diligent about that. As you can see, everything gets harder now. There's a lot of bee glue called propolis.
They're definitely up here. This is 2 layers up.
Well, it could be because of the
Just
feed.
leave those on.
It's because of the, it's the feed though too.
Yeah.
So they're making their way up though. This is good. No queen that I can see here. Let me go get my hive tool. That's a no-no. I should have that with me.
I'm going to go through these real quick on the top. Make sure
Top shouldn't be as involved as the bottom chamber by any stretch. Nothing. And stuff for some
Watch the
reason.
bees down below.
Nothing. Should we take the whole brood box off?
In a second, yeah.
Just to inspect, or just you want to inspect like this?
There's a lot of bees down
So
there.
there's
Just starting to get drawn out.
yeah, bees coming up. They're just starting to draw out comb,
This one is the bee corridor.
and that one looks good. Lots of healthy looking bees there. We'll look for the
This
queen.
is well populated with food too. There's a lot of either nectar or sugar water in this. Decent amount of pollen.
I'd say this hive in general looks so much just healthier.
Decent amount of worker bees.
Maybe not healthier, but definitely way further along. Let's say that. You see- Why by accident?
Because you expect that she'll be down below, but we
Why?
don't want to overlook her.
Why would we expect it to be below?
Because this is the freshest section. They usually
Draw it out first.
work on the core.
So they're trying to draw this out.
This one's drawn out on the center as well. So they have a quarter in the middle that they're working to draw out. This looks very nice and clean.
Yep, they're very calm right now.
If you look at the bottom, they're bridging. So when I pulled that up, it
Should we clean that at all?
created comb between the two. And it looks like nothing on the outside there.
Joe's not a fan, our master beekeeper's not a fan of cleaning off this
Nothing.
comb. He says it bothers the bees,
Nothing.
like the extra burr comb. So I guess we won't.
Nothing. Okay. We'll slide this all that way. I got one to put back in.
Oh.
Even it up. Even it out, see if we can try to undo it there.
There we
I got
go.
my side free.
Mine's
Be
free.
careful, there's a lot of bees in between these 2 boxes.
Oh, no wonder they say you get bees.
Set it on top of the stack, yeah.
This is a different experience. They're coming pretty good. Not in a bad way, just it's weird to have a second box. You've never done this before. Well, this
All right.
box is looking darn good.
These guys are very, very, very calm.
They won't stay calm though, so we gotta move. All right, so we're looking for the queen and the normal activity. Do we see do we see eggs? Do we see capped brood? Do we see the queen, which would be nice? Certainly is populated, that's for sure. We have two styles of hive tools. This is the Italian style. It has a little J hook at the end. This is the one I prefer. They're both handy though. It's handy to have two for sure, even if there weren't two of us here. I prefer this style.
Push all of them this way at first so you don't hold them.
You know, Joe, when he's in here, he works so quickly and so smoothly. It's amazing. He doesn't seem to be stopped by purplish or anything. He's just like doot doot doot. He doesn't wear gloves though, and he got stung. Not that we can't get stung, but I'm trying not to get stung if I can help it. That would be. You got it?
Yep. I got it. Okay, this is very heavy frame. Looks like it's completely open on this side. It's just being finished, being drawn out. Oh, completely capped honey on this side for the most part.
Yeah, that's...
This is a storage frame. It's very heavy. This frame might weigh as much as that whole other box does. There's a decent amount of pollen, decent amount of nectar / sugar water. I don't see the queen.
There's some burr comb here on the sides.
I'm gonna set this one. This is the second one.
He did some checkerboarding though, so.
On this frame? I
Yeah.
mean on this.
So this one's not drawn out as much. There's eggs for sure. I see eggs. I see some bee bread. I see lots of nectar. Not a whole lot of honey on this one. There's a queen cup happening here, but not a queen cell, I wouldn't say. A few eggs on this one. Yeah, there's some eggs over here. There's some eggs. Yeah. I wouldn't say they're loaded with it, but
This is a very light frame. It's a decent amount of pollen on this frame. Queen cup in the middle right there. It's not very well drawn out on the back side. Dina, can you smoke me for a sec? Shove that. Well, if you pull that out, I'll put this one in.
pull this out.
Yep. Just grab it.
This one? Okay, grab it. I don't know, I don't want to move too quickly.
It's heavy. It's down on the bottom of the piece.
Lots of propolis. Couple of queen cups, lots of queen cups here. Larva, there's some capped, there's some honey here.
I'm just getting rid of these queen cups because I don't want them deciding they're going to swim.
That one had a larva in it. I don't see a whole lot of eggs. But he said that queen last week that he found was young, so that it's not going to be unusual that we don't see a lot of eggs right now.
This is a lot of food stores on this one. It's looking pretty good. There's the queen right there.
All right, so she's there. Even though we don't see a whole lot of eggs going on, that's okay.
That's our new queen.
Because she's a young girl. And I say we don't need to keep staying in here. We've seen her. The population is good. She might not be laying right now.
I
but
see eggs. This one has eggs.
all right, good.
Hard to see, but in the bottom of the frame, right where your tool is right there.
Yeah.
Look in the cells there.
Yeah, there's eggs.
Yeah.
Yep.
They look good.
She's on this side now. Be careful. She's on on this underside.
Yep. See her.
I say we get out of here. I don't think there's any more reason to be.
Can you push that towards you a little bit? I just want to make sure they're not doing anything like deciding to make more queens or anything. Just keep track. She's on the second frame, which is
This
really
one?
number 3. She's on this one right there. Yeah, they're doing a lot of cells. Can you knock all those off? Tina?
Yep.
That's good. That's enough. So we just disrupted 4 queen cells that were being made. Probably gonna need you to smoke me one more time. The other side looks fine. The other side is loaded with eggs. This is gonna be awesome. This frame right here, see that frame where there's really no bees caring for anything there? Those are all loaded with eggs. And they're all up at the top. Since we smoked the hive, they're all up at the top eating the honey supply. I see the queen still on the other frame.
Can we get out of here?
Make sure they don't have a capped queen, that's the problem. That's what I'm looking for
Well,
right
they
now.
shouldn't. They have a new virgin queen who's laying. They should be okay.
Let's do that at the end. Let me go through these frames real quick. This is a heavy frame. This is a really heavy frame. Holy cow. Okay, this one's loaded with honey on the outside, loaded with pollen. I see some eggs in this one. This is looking like the queen's been through here as well. This is mostly food stores. This entire thing's filled with pollen and honey. Good amount of workers here. I don't see that many drones. Good. I think they're working on that one. That one might be more mature in terms of the eggs.
I got a couple bees really not happy with me.
Okay, this frame is a fresh frame and it is being drawn out. Plenty of workers running around. They look like they're just eating. The opposite side's loaded with eggs. So this whole side is loaded with eggs.
Yeah, let me see when you're done.
Healthy setup.
Oh yeah, she's doing well.
Yep.
Yep, she's doing well. I say we get out
So
of
this
Dodge.
section's good. Can you get I know you want to get out of here, but I'm just trying to make sure that we don't have another situation where we have a good
I don't know,
thing
we
go
got a
bad.
fresh queen who's laying. And they seem not to be in a mood about her.
This one's only half drawn out. Looks like it's food stores. There's a few drones on this one. This looks like it's not very centralized in the hive. See, it's like kind of fresh drone. He must have shuffled the frames.
He checkerboarded.
Did he say he was doing
Yeah. No, I asked him, I said, just so you're checkerboarding? He said, yeah. So checkerboarding means that when it's getting to be more full, you can take some of the more empty frames and put them toward the center so they don't get the idea that they need to swarm. You just give them, you kind of dupe them into drawing out the center again. So you take outsides and put them in.
that? This one's massive food stores. massive amount of food store here.
So when he says food stores, that's their honey. We don't take any of this honey down in these brood boxes. This
It's
is
all the
for
different
them.
colors of orange, and the white around the edges is honey. The orange is the pollen. There, red.
Once they build up these 2 bottom brood boxes enough, then we put a super on, which is where they go store extra honey. If they store any up there, we get to keep that.
This frame's very light, nothing on either side.
But that's okay, because even though that's about the only empty one in here, we have a whole other chamber for them, so they should not swarm. Should being the operative word.
Okay, this is another one that's not drawn out on one side. It is drawn out on the other side, and it's filled with stores on the other side. I don't see any eggs on this, so I want to say I remember saying maybe 3 or 4 frames of eggs being loaded. This has way more food stock. You might want to move some of that later on. You smoke my hand right there, right hand. I have to be careful now because I don't want to swish the queen going back in.
Okay, now we want to get out of here because everything looks good. This is the first probably hive inspection, I don't know if you agree, Dave, that I could say that I feel good about both hives now. I feel like they're both
Give me a second.
gonna make it through winter now. I think, you know, barring any unforeseen problem, but I think they're doing well now.
I'm sliding them back down. I'm trying to be careful not to smush the bees. We know the queen is in here somewhere. Okay. This one I got. I'm gonna turn this one around and see if that. That's the other way.
And now they are getting loud and feisty, and we're getting the heck out of here. That's what I say.
Starting to bug me.